the isolation and spiritual awakening. Have you ever felt disconnected from everything around you, even when surrounded by people? It feels like the harmony that once existed has disappeared, and now you're on a completely different frequency. This sensation, often uncomfortable, is a sign that something extraordinary is happening within you, your spiritual awakening. What seems like loneliness now is, in fact, the beginning of a profound transformation that will connect you to your true essence. In this video, we will explore the signs of this spiritual awakening and how they deeply impact your perception and relationships. Each one will reveal something powerful about you and your journey of transformation. Stay until the end because we will uncover how everything is connected to a greater purpose. Are you ready to discover what your soul is trying to tell you? Change in relationships. A spiritual awakening is like changing the lenses of your glasses. Suddenly, you see the world more clearly. Superficial conversations and routines that once made sense now seem empty. You start seeking something deeper, connections that truly nourish your soul. This transformation may make you feel like a stranger even among old friends. As you change, some relationships no longer fit, not because something went wrong but because your vibration has shifted. It's as if the vibrational frequency you now emit is on another level, and not everyone can keep up. This can be painful, but it's an invitation to find people who share this new energy. You're not losing friends, you're making room for more meaningful connections. Throughout history, many spiritual seekers have gone through periods of isolation. Monks, sages, and famous thinkers sought solitude to understand who they truly were. But you don't need to flee to a monastery to find your truth. Sometimes, a daily moment of silence is enough to hear what your intuition is trying to say. This temporary isolation isn't abandonment but a process of alignment. You're clearing your life of distractions and reconnecting with your essence. And do you know what happens when you do this? You start attracting people and situations that resonate with the same vibrational frequency as you. But this raises a question. Why do so many people go through isolation before finding their tribe? The answer lies in the next sign of spiritual awakening, the intensification of sensitivity. Intensification of sensitivity. Suddenly, the world around you seems more alive and intense. Colors become more vibrant, music touches your soul more deeply, and even scents seem to tell stories. This sensitivity isn't just physical but emotional, as if you're experiencing everything at its maximum intensity. It's a gift, but it can also be a challenge. You begin to feel others' emotions as if they were your own, which can be overwhelming. Situations that once seemed normal can now be extremely emotional or even exhausting. But this new sensitivity is a sign that your consciousness is expanding. You're perceiving nuances and energies that previously went unnoticed. This heightened sensitivity also affects your five senses. You notice details in music, textures, and aromas that you used to ignore completely. It makes life richer, but it can also feel overwhelming in highly stimulating environments. That's why many people undergoing spiritual awakening seek moments of silence to balance this intensity. Meditation is a powerful tool for dealing with this sensitivity. When you meditate, you create a space of calm within yourself where you can process your emotions and thoughts. It's like recharging your emotional batteries to face the world with more balance. But that's not all. Your sensitivity also reveals something about your vibrational frequency. And this leads us to a question. How is this sensitivity linked to the energy you emit? The answer lies in the next sign of spiritual awakening, the energy of vibrational frequencies. Everything in the universe is energy, including you. When your vibrational frequency is elevated, you attract positive experiences and live in harmony. Emotions like gratitude and love raise your vibration, while fear and anxiety lower it. During spiritual awakening, you begin adjusting your energy to higher levels. Have you noticed how certain music or environments can instantly change your mood? That's because they interact with your vibrational frequency. Simple practices like meditating, listening to uplifting music, or spending time in nature help tune your energy. And the higher your vibration, the more aligned you are with the universe's positive flow. This energetic adjustment isn't mystical but a natural phenomenon. It's like tuning a radio to pick up a clearer and more harmonious station. When you vibrate at a higher frequency, you attract situations and people that match this energy. You're not just living, you're creating a new reality. But how do you know if you're vibrating high or low? Your feelings are the guide. Feelings of lightness and enthusiasm indicate an elevated vibration, while sadness and emotional heaviness show it's time to recalibrate. And intuition is one of the most powerful tools to help with this process. And this takes us to the next sign of spiritual awakening, how your intuition becomes your greatest ally. The transformation of values and detachment from material things. When you experience a spiritual awakening, your values undergo a profound transformation. What once seemed essential, like material possessions or social status, starts to lose its importance. You realize that true wealth lies in who you are, not in what you own. This process of reflection redefines your priorities, bringing more balance and meaning to your life. Detachment from material things is not an act of rejection or total renunciation, but rather a shift in perspective. You begin to value experiences and connections more than objects or appearances. The pursuit of accumulating things is replaced by the desire to nourish your soul and expand your consciousness. This transformation is liberating because you stop depending on external factors to find happiness. This shift in values also fosters a sense of lightness and freedom. The weight of owning fewer physical possessions is replaced by the joy of living in alignment with your true self. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy material things, but they no longer dominate your decisions or energy. Your focus turns to what truly matters: personal growth and authentic relationships. With detachment comes a deep sense of gratitude for everything already present in your life. You start to see abundance in simple things, like a moment of peace or a genuine smile. This gratitude raises your vibrational frequency, allowing you to attract even more positive experiences. It creates a cycle of energy that transforms the way you interact with the world. Ultimately, detachment from material things is not about giving up everything but about finding balance. It's about recognizing that true value lies in what touches your soul and aligns with your purpose. What once seemed like a priority now becomes secondary, enabling you to live with more authenticity. This change is a vital part of the spiritual awakening journey, making your existence more fulfilling and meaningful. What about you? Have you ever experienced this shift in values or felt the weight of material things lifting off your shoulders? Share your experience in the comments. Maybe you've noticed how focusing on authentic connections or simple joys has brought you peace and fulfillment. Or perhaps you're still on this journey and have questions about how to embrace this transformation. Your story might inspire someone else who is navigating the same path, and together we can create a community of shared growth and support. The power of intuition in spiritual awakening. During spiritual awakening, your intuition, that sixth sense, grows stronger. It's like an internal guide that always points to the best path, even when logic says otherwise. But to hear it, you must be in tune with yourself. This is one of the most valuable gifts of awakening. Intuition doesn't shout, it whispers. To hear it, you need moments of silence and mindfulness. The more you trust it, the clearer and more precise it becomes. And the most incredible thing? Your intuition never fails because it always works in your favor. Strengthening your intuition requires practice. Meditating, journaling your thoughts, or paying attention to the signs around you are ways to develop this connection. Over time, you'll see that your intuition is like an internal GPS, guiding you toward choices aligned with your essence. And the more you trust it, the more your life transforms. But have you ever wondered why we sometimes ignore our intuition? Often we're so busy with external noise that we fail to hear our inner wisdom. And that's precisely why the next sign of spiritual awakening is so important. Emergence of a new purpose. Have you ever woken up with the feeling that something in your life no longer makes sense? What once felt fulfilling now seems empty, as if something essential is missing. This feeling isn't a mistake, it's a call from your inner self to discover your true purpose. During spiritual awakening, this search for meaning becomes a priority, reshaping how you view your choices and your path. Purpose isn't just about changing what you do, it's about understanding who you truly are. Things that once seemed important, like status or material achievements, lose their appeal. Instead, you begin to value experiences that nourish your soul and align with your true essence. This alignment brings a sense of lightness and clarity, even when challenges arise. Discovering your purpose involves questioning your goals and opening yourself to new possibilities. It's a process of self-discovery that might include exploring passions, trying new paths, and reflecting on what brings genuine joy. It doesn't mean you need to abandon everything, but rather integrate your life with something that resonates with your deepest being. Every small step in this direction is a meaningful transformation. This journey can feel confusing because it requires courage to let go of what no longer serves you. You might feel fear or uncertainty, but these emotions are part of the growth process. They push you to look inward and find answers that were previously hidden. As you uncover this new purpose, your vibration rises and your connection to life deepens. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to live fully aligned with what truly matters to you? That's the promise of spiritual awakening, a fulfilled existence guided by a greater purpose. And this transformation leads us to the next sign, which connects your consciousness to a broader vision of the world. Expansion of consciousness and compassion. With spiritual awakening, You begin to see that everything in life is interconnected. Your actions, thoughts, and emotions are no longer isolated events but part of a vast universal web. This new consciousness reveals that your choices impact not just you but others in the world around you. And from this awareness arises a profound compassion for all that exists. This compassion isn't just a feeling of pity but a deep understanding of others' struggles and joys. You start to see beyond appearances, connecting with the stories and emotions of those around you. This connection extends not only to humans but also to animals and nature. It's as if you finally realize that everything is part of the same whole. With this expanded consciousness, your choices begin to reflect this newfound perception. Small acts of kindness take on greater meaning, and you feel a genuine need to live in a way that benefits the collective. This can range from changes in your lifestyle to a desire to contribute to a more harmonious world. Every action, no matter how small, becomes part of something much larger. This transformation also brings an inner peace that once seemed unattainable. You find satisfaction in contributing to others' well-being and discover a balance between your needs and the world's. This peace doesn't mean the absence of challenges but a more conscious and compassionate way of facing them. And the more you embrace this compassion, the more your vibration aligns with universal harmony. Have you ever considered the impact your actions have on the world? The expansion of consciousness and compassion is one of the most profound signs of spiritual awakening, showing that your personal transformation can also transform the collective. Let's now reflect on how this journey has no final destination but is a constant invitation to evolve. The continuous journey of awakening. Spiritual awakening is an endless journey involving learning, growth, and continuous connection to your essence. Each sign we've explored today, from changes in relationships to the expansion of consciousness, is an invitation to discover more about yourself and the world. This transformation doesn't happen all at once but in small steps that build a more meaningful path. And with each challenge, you come closer to what truly matters. This journey requires courage because it confronts what is familiar and invites you to explore the unknown. However, it's also one of the most rewarding experiences you can have. You discover a greater purpose, a deeper connection with life, and an expanded awareness of your impact. Each moment is an opportunity for growth, and every choice is an act of alignment with your highest vibration. Spiritual awakening isn't about reaching a destination but embracing the process. It's about learning to see challenges as lessons, changes as opportunities, and moments of silence as gifts. It's a journey that transforms both your perception and your reality, bringing more authenticity, purpose, and connection to your life. And the further you go, the more you realize that you are never alone. So, what will you do with everything you've learned today? Will you embrace this transformation and let it guide you toward a more aligned life? Or will you continue ignoring the signs your soul is sending? The choice is yours, and I hope you make it with courage and purpose. If this video resonated with you, share your experiences in the comments. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring this journey together. And remember, spiritual awakening is just the beginning of a life full of meaning and infinite possibilities.